Hi guys, welcome to the Cartavox Academy channel. My name is Verona. I am a singer, songwriter, and I've been also a vocal coach since the past 14, 15 years. So it's been a while. It's been a while that I'm doing this. And I've been with the Cartavox Academy for a year, more than a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think. Yeah. And I've been enjoying myself so much discovering heavy metal music, especially symphonic metal. I love it so much. I love it. And today I'm going to discover a new band for me. They're called Ad Infinitum, and it's their newest song, Regicide. So I'm really excited to react to it and maybe teach you a thing or two about vocal technique because that's my passion. I just love vocal technique and vocals in general. I'm obsessed about it. So let's be obsessed together and let's discover this newest song.
I don't wanna hear another word, another echo, this impossible subliminal abyss. Give it away. It is an obsession of determination, and I know my expectations are a little off. I give them away.
Okay, and then bow, we're in the chorus already. I think that's the chorus. Okay, I really love that first verse of just like whisper, you know, the whisper voice. It's so popular right now. So, okay, I thought it would be more symphonic metal than that, but I'm loving the vibe. I don't know, it's Wikipedia who told me they're a symphonic metal band. Okay, but I love the vibe. And yeah, about the whisper voice, like it's been really popular, I would say since, in my opinion and maybe my knowledge, since like Billie Eilish used that a lot and more singers sing super softly. I'm from a pop background, so I'm going to compare with pop singers that you might know. So yeah, Billie Eilish, when she was younger, she used to sing more like in her full voice, and then she used that whisper sound. And when we whisper, you have kind of that feeling of proximity, like if the person was like right here. So there's more and more artists that use that, even like Taylor Swift on the super like, yeah. So if you compare like her first songs and right now she uses the whisper a lot, even Sabrina Carpenter. So that those are like really pop examples. But I like the effect that it does with a super heavy instrumentation. Like the instruments are really heavy, but she's like if she was a ghost talking to you in your ear, you know, like your subconscious or something. Really love the effect. Love it. And then is it a pre-chorus? Let me hear it again. Okay, so basically for their pre-chorus, they use like the hook of the chorus, but not as complete, you know? And with my marvelous headphones, I'm not sponsored, but I wish I was. I'm really hearing like the effects they put on the voice. So if you listen to that with headphones, you're gonna notice, I can feel it. The first one is on the left side, and then the other one is on the right side, but they put an effect like, I can feel it. We call that moving the formant in French. I guess it's the same term in English. So what it does is that it's that you can actually, in the software, it's like if you could move your larynx, but in the software. So that's what they did to her voice. So she was like da da da, so her regular placement, and then they did that, like if it was like a robotic deep voice. Very nice effect. So that's just in the... Let's hear it again, okay? I'm gonna mimic it. Yeah. Follow me there. Have headphones or really good speakers. Okay, so it's not the whole sentence. So I can feel it. It's especially on the it. But yeah. Or at the end of the sentence, the 2 times that it was in my right panning. Really interesting. I love music production. So I said I'm a vocal nerd, but I also really love composition and music production and how you mix the vocals, how you use the effects to, create different things. You could actually do it manually, like, I can feel it, I can feel it. Oh, no, sorry. So the first time would be there, I can feel it, I can feel it. Like, it kind of mimics, like, ooh, a lower larynx. When I think of a low larynx, I think of Cher. Do you believe in life after love? So that's kind of what... So, they did it not naturally. They did it with a thing that it's called moving the formants. Google it if you're interested, but just know that it's not her voice naturally. Okay, about the chorus. Let's hear it again. So a lot of agility there, agility because she's moving in like a couple of times in one breath from chest voice to head voice. So if you watch my videos, like a lot of my videos, I often talk about chest voice and head voice. But if it's your first video and you don't really know much about vocal technique, let me just explain it to you real quick. So most of people, they talk in a register that we call the chest voice. Why the chest voice? Because if you were doing like opera lessons and singing with that, you would really, you would resonate in your chest. You would really feel it over there. But then of course, sometimes you don't actually feel it in your chest. I don't feel any resonance when I'm talking, but I'm still in what we call the chest voice register. And the head voice is like when you do a little angel voice, ooh, like that, ooh. You can train that one, by the way. In classical, again, in opera, most women, they train head voice and countertenors as well. They train the head voice to be so loud that you would not expect that it's made from that little sound. But yeah, this can be really trained. If you want to train it, let me know. And not just for classical, but like to reach higher notes and make it sound like it's a high chest voice, but it's actually a really trained head voice. That's my specialty. Okay. So yeah, but no, she's really doing the flipping on purpose. It's really like we hear it flip. Let me mimic. Oh. Oh my God, it always impresses me twice as much. I'm already impressed by harsh vocals, but like always impresses me twice as much when it's a singer, a clean singer with the cleanest of voices. Like her voice is so clean when she sings, and then she's able to make that super raspy voice. It's insane. Holy cow. So I don't teach screaming. Okay, but there are some really interesting things that I'm hearing. So the distortion, it doesn't sound like super gravelly and chunky. It's like it's a little thinner than what I've been hearing a lot of times. But yeah, and like her sentences are really long as well. So there's like, it must demand a lot of breath support, right? So yeah, it's really, but yeah, it's kind of like if I'm hearing the distortion, but like in a thinner way. But again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's interesting. It's really interesting. Let me hear it again.
Breaking my rules, breaking the wall of sound. Breaking the laws and burning them in the ground. Perfect imperfection, in my life like fiction. I can feel it. I can feel it.
I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but like if I were like really listening to the words, I think I could get all of them. She really pronounces super well, even though she's doing harsh vocal techniques, which I'm a little sad because I don't hear at all the lyrics when people scream. Sometimes, but often as well, I'm gonna be honest. And like her scream is really clear. Yeah. So wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna start back my scream lessons with Mark, so stay tuned. We might even film them and put them on the channel. We don't know what we plan to do, maybe on our Patreon or something. But yeah, I can't wait to sound like that. Very impressive. Sorry to cut short on the guitar solo there. We're gonna rewind and enjoy all of it. But okay, so what I'm noticing is her vowels are so pure on her long notes. Like when she holds a long note, she's very pure on her vowels, and that's something I always teach my students. That's one of like singing 101 for real. Just so you know, we sing on the vowels. Consonants are just like little percussions on our way, on the airflow, you know? It could help sometimes like get the vowel out. But yeah, so if you can, an exercise you could try is remove all the consonants from the song you're practicing and just sing pure vowels, like the vowels that you actually hear, not always the vowels how they're written. So I think she's French. I mean, she's from Switzerland, maybe German but so I'm hearing like, for example, if she were to do the exercise, or if I were to do the exercise actually, because I'm French, my mother tongue is French, and I would actually have my lyrics, and above each line, I would write the vowel in French that I'm doing, even if I'm singing a song in English, in Portuguese, in Spanish, doesn't matter. That's actually how you can learn to have a better accent, by the way. And yes, so on her long notes, there was a word that was finishing with the N sound, I think, or she could have done it really differently, but I loved how she did it. Let me get it. Okay, that was the slide. I want to talk about it later. Okay, it's before that. Okay, anime, that's a good one because there are actually no consonants at the end. So anime. So it's written a Y, but in French I would actually put E accent grave, like E sound. Anime. That's the vowel you need to stay on.
Are giving up, fading away.
Okay, so that was before, I think. Maybe.
I can change it for you to realize nothing is broken.
Ah, there it is. Broken. How many times, how many students would have done it? Like, how many people would have done it like that? Like, broken, broken. And closing the word and just singing on the consonants. I mean, it's okay. You can do that. But let me know in the comments, what do you prefer? Broken. Or broken. I always love more vowels. Always. Maybe it's my classical background. When I was a teenager, I started with 3 years of classical training, and in opera it's all vowels, 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 vowels. But now I studied jazz and then rock and then everything in between and pop, and I still apply that rule and it still sounds really good. And that's what she does there. Okay, so that's the thing I wanted to show you. Broken. Do like her. Vowel. And then she has her perfect slide. Oh boy, you can actually just take that part and create an exercise out of it.
The claws of my best enemy are giving up, fading
I loved it. I loved everything, especially the makeup. No, but for real, wow. Such a good song, such a good band. And I really love the solo, guitar solo. I love when a solo, how could I say that? Is chantant. How do you say that in English? I love it when you could actually learn the solo and sing it. It was so melodic. There was like a lot of emotion on the notes he picked. He was really singing with his guitar. I loved it. It was a really beautiful solo. And then the slide she did just before that part, really like sliding. I don't know if you noticed, but her sound, yes, she still was in chest voice, but much lighter. So she's sliding through her registers. Oh, do that as an exercise every day. Slide through your registers, either on a vowel like that, or you could do. You just try to eliminate the gap. You know, the gap. Like, you know that one? We all know that one. The passaggio, and then there are like sometimes a couple of notes that are just non-existent, so you want to remove the gap. And each time you're going to practice slides like that from your chest voice to your head or mix head, each time you practice that, you actually fill the gap, and then it's going to be a road without a gap, you know? It's just going to be fluid. You're going to from the inside, you're going to flip, but it's going to be much smoother. Much smoother. So yeah, that's a very good exercise. Harder than it looks. It looks so easy, right? Looks so easy. So, hey, that was really nice. I still don't know what regicide means. Let me look it up. Translate. Meaning. Oh my god, the action of killing a king. Okay, a person who kills or takes part in killing a king. Okay.
Regicide.
Regicide. Okay. Now we know. It's always important to know the definition of words, you know? All right, so thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you learned a thing or two. I always like to read what you liked about the video, and if you have any suggestions of other songs that I should react to. And yeah, that was a really, really fun song. Not as symphonic metal as I thought it would be, but I loved it. I loved the drums, I loved the vocals, and it was super catchy. Loved it. If you want to take lessons with me, I still have a couple of spots for one-on-one lessons. Yes, we do that at the Cardivox Academy. And some of our students said that it's more rare to have like teachers who have flexible schedules and offer one-on-one no matter where you are in the world. So that's us. Me for clean singing, Mark for harsh vocals. You can have a mix of both of us. But yeah, so just go on the website, cardivoxacademy.com, I think. Anyways, it's all on the website. It's all in the description below. Okay, let's go. See you next time. Bye.